5451 rather than 813 or 121.
Fahrenheit 451 is the temperature at which book paper catches fire and starts to burn.
I recently watched Fahrenheit 451 from 1966, directed by François Truffaut, and I have to say, it really surprised me. Based on Ray Bradbury's famous novel, the movie is a powerful and timely exploration of censorship, free thought, and the dangers of a society that limits knowledge. What's truly remarkable is how, even though the film was made nearly 60 years ago, its themes feel incredibly relevant in today's world. It's one of those films that lingers in your mind long after you've seen it. What I love most about Fahrenheit 451 is how it creates a dystopian future where books are completely illegal, and firemen have the bizarre job of starting fires rather than extinguishing them. Their primary duty is to hunt down books and burn them. Anyone caught reading or owning books is considered a criminal. This concept, while deeply unsettling, makes you think about the fragility of knowledge and the importance of intellectual freedom. The movie captures this fear so well, of living in a society that denies its people the ability to think for themselves. It's a chilling reflection on how easily information can be controlled, and it really makes you appreciate the freedom we have today to access knowledge and express our ideas. Oscar Werner, who plays Montag, does a fantastic job portraying a fireman who begins to question everything. At the start of the film, Montag is a dutiful fireman, burning books without hesitation or thought. But as the story unfolds, we see him start to question his role and the society around him. Werner's performance is subtle yet powerful. He starts off as cold and emotionless, almost robotic in his adherence to the rules. But as he becomes more curious about books, you see a deeper, more human side of him emerge. I really appreciated how Werner captured this transformation. It feels natural and believable, even in such a strange, dystopian world. Julie Christie deserves just as much praise for her dual role as Linda, Montag's disconnected wife, and Clarice, the free-spirited neighbor who sparks Montag's curiosity. Christie is remarkable in portraying two completely different characters. As Linda, she's a product of the society, obsessed with her TV programs and numb to the world around her. Her detachment from reality is almost eerie, reflecting the shallow nature of the world they live in. On the flip side, Clarice is warm, inquisitive, and vibrant, a breath of fresh air in Montag's bleak life. Christie brings such depth to both roles that it's fascinating to see how each character impacts Montag's journey in different ways. The visual style of the film is something that really stood out to me. Truffaut does an incredible job creating this sterile, futuristic world where everything feels cold and impersonal. The set designs, the costumes, and even the technology all contribute to the oppressive feeling of the society. What's interesting is that, unlike many other sci-fi films, Fahrenheit 451 doesn't rely on flashy special effects. Instead, the film uses simple, effective visuals to convey a sense of alienation. The firemen's uniforms, the sleek but empty houses, and the ever-present TV screens all serve as reminders of how much has been lost in this world without books. It's a reminder of the disconnect between human beings and their own humanity when intellectual freedom is taken away. One of the things I appreciated most about Fahrenheit 451 is its timeless message. While the film is clearly about censorship and the dangers of a totalitarian state, it also speaks to the importance of free thought and the value of knowledge. Montag's journey isn't just about discovering books. It's about discovering himself and realizing the importance of thinking critically. The film makes us ask important questions about our own society. What would happen if we stopped valuing knowledge? How easily could our freedoms be taken away if we don't protect them? It's these kinds of thought-provoking ideas that make the movie so powerful. Even though it was made in the 1960s, its relevance hasn't faded one bit. I think Fahrenheit 451 also serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of technology when it's used to control rather than liberate. The characters in the movie are glued to their screens, completely disconnected from each other and reality. This aspect of the film feels eerily familiar in today's digital age, where many people are more engaged with their devices than with the world around them. Truffaut's vision of a world where technology dominates and books are outlawed serves as a warning that we should never take our access to knowledge and culture for granted. In the end, Fahrenheit 451 is a film that really makes you think. It's more than just a sci-fi movie. It's a commentary on society, freedom, and the importance of critical thinking. The performances by Werner and Christie are captivating, and Truffaut's direction gives the film a unique, minimalist style that makes its message all the more impactful. If you enjoy thought-provoking films with a strong moral core, I highly recommend giving this one a watch. Even decades later, it remains a deeply relevant and unforgettable piece of cinema.